mameluco. Do you think Spanish pronunciation is difficult? Check this out. Mameluco. Mameluco. That's intense, right? But look at this. Mameluco. Jumpsuit. Easy, clean, and done, right? In today's video, we're going to go through each letter of the alphabet and see each syllable that you can make with each letter of the alphabet and how it is pronounced. So if you want to improve your Spanish, please stay in this video, okay? Let's start with the vowel A. It only has one syllable, and the sound, you can get it as in the word father. In English, A. The vowel A. We have some examples. Some examples are amigo and algo. Amigo and algo. Amigo, algo. Let's go to the letter B. We have 5 syllables. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. If you want to get the most out of this video, please repeat. I'm going to repeat one time so you can listen to the syllables, and then the second time, please repeat after me, okay? Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Now we have some examples. Bebé and bicicleta. Bebé, bicicleta. Okay, let's go with letter C. Ka, se, si, ko, ku. Ka, se, si, ko, ku. We have some example words. Casa, cebolla, cine. Casa, cebolla, cine. Let's go with the letter D. Da, de, di, do, du. In English, you guys tend to pronounce like the D in different sounds. In Spanish, that would be like a soft D, like da, really like soft. For example, my name is Darinel, so that is pronounced Darinel, da. Okay, let's see some examples. Dado and dinero. Dado and dinero. Let's pronounce it again so you can pronounce it, okay? Da, de, di, do, du. Moving on, we have the vowel E. It's only a vowel, so it only has one syllable, one sound. And you can find this sound like in the word bed. E. We have some examples. We have escuela and elefante. Escuela and elefante. Next we have the F. In the syllables we have fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Some example words, we have the words familia and fumar. Familia and fumar. Okay. Next we have he. We have here ga, ge, gi, go, gu. Ga, ge, gi, go, gu. We have some examples words. Gato, guitarra, gusano. Gato, guitarra, gusano. The next one is H. In H in Spanish is silent. So what we have to do is it's only pronounce the vowel. A lot of people tend to mispronounce the H as you do it in English. For example, the word hospital, you pronounce it as hospital. The H is silent. Okay, just so you know, the H in Spanish is only going to be surrounded by vowels. So you never have to make a sound other than the vowel. For example, A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. That is the only sound that you're going to do when you see an H, okay? In some example words, we have the word hospital, higuera, hecho. Okay, moving on, we have another vowel, which is the E. You guys in English, you have a lot of different E's, right? But in Spanish, we only have one. And that sound, you can take it out of the word see, like to see somebody. See, e. It's only one syllable, so yes. We have some example words which are iglesia, and Italia. Moving on, we have jota.
Ha, he, hi, ho, hu. Ha, he, hi, ho, hu.
When you see the jota, the only thing that you have to put into your mind is the following. As soon as you see the jota, you're going to pronounce it as the H in English. Ha, hospital. That sound, it is made with a jota in Spanish. Ha, he, hi, ho, hu. In some example words, we have the words jefe and jurar. Jefe and jurar. Moving on, we have la ka. The syllables are ka, ke, ki, ho, hu. Ka, ke, ki, ho, hu. In some example words, we have the word kilo and canguro. Kilo and canguro. Okay, moving on, we have the L, 5 syllables. The 5 syllables are la, le, li, lo, lu. La, le, li, lo, lu. For example, lilo and Stitch. Lilo. Okay. We have some example words which are lápiz and leche. Lápiz and leche. Next, moving on, we have the double L. I don't think you guys have this word in Spanish, in English, but we do have it in Spanish. The double L, the 5 syllables are ya, ye, yi, yo, yu. Ya, ye, yi, yo, yu. In some example words, we have the words llamar and lluvia. Llamar and lluvia. Moving on, we have the M. 5 syllables are ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Some example words are mama and mundo. Mama and mundo. Moving on, we have the N. The syllables are na, ne, ni, no, nu. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. Some example words, we have noche and nervio. Noche and nervio. Moving on, we have another one, and one extra letter that you guys don't have, which is the ñ. And the syllables are ña, ñe, ñi, ño, ñu. I can pronounce it like this, ña, ñe, ñi, ño, ñu. But in order for you to see how the sound is made, I'm like exaggerating the sound so you can like use this technique to pronounce it in an easier way. Okay, ña, ñe, ñi, ño, ñu. Ña, ñe, ñi, ño, ñu. Some example words, we have the word niño, and ñandú. Moving on, we have the O, which is a vowel. So it's only one sound. And some example words, we have oso and oscuro. Okay, you can get this sound, for example, from the word more, o, or, more, or, o. Moving on, we have pe. The syllables for the pe are pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Some example words, we have papa and pelota. Papa and pelota. We have the Q now. Well, with the Q, we only have 2 sounds. We have the ke and ki. Ke and ki. The U or the U is always going to be silent, okay? And some example words are queso, quien. Queso and quien. Moving on, we have the R. And there we have da, de, ri, ro, ru. Da, re, ri, ro, ru. Some example words are aurora and aroma. Aurora and aroma. You can get this sound like when you pronounce, let's say, the word butter, the butter, the. The double T is pronounced as that here in Spanish, like butter, da, de, di, do, lu. And also we have the double R. Okay, the double R, the sound is ra, re, ri, ro, ro. And the only way that you can get the sound is to roll the R. So ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Ra, re, ri, ro, ru. When I'm doing this sound, I feel my tongue like really vibrating, like ra, re, ri, ro, ru. Now moving on, we have some example words. So we have some example words which are carro and perro. Carro and perro. Moving on, we have the S. In the words, we have sa, se, si, so, su. Sa, se, si, so, su. Some examples, we have semana and sapo. Semana and sapo. Moving on, we have te. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. And some examples, we have taza and torneo. Taza and torneo. Okay, just so you know, in English, you tend to pronounce the P and the T like a puff of air is coming out of your mouth. In Spanish, that is not the case. We pronounce them like really soft, both of them. For example, pa, pa, or ta, ta. We don't pronounce it like ta, ta. We don't do that. We pronounce it like really soft, like ta, te, ti, to, tu. You can see the difference. For example, if you do it in English, for example, let's take the word, put your finger here and say the word take, take, take. And now do it as you're pronouncing it with the Spanish accent. That would be take, 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 or not take. That is just an example so you can learn how to pronounce it as we do in Spanish, okay? And moving on, we have the U, which is the last vowel. So as it is a vowel, we only have one sound, you know. And you can get the sound from the word moon, 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 u, u, u. Some examples, we have the word uva and Ucrania. Uva and Ucrania. Moving on, we have the V, V. And the V in Spanish, it's pronounced as the same way as the B or the B. B and V is the same thing. We don't have any differentiation for that, okay? So we have ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Okay, in some examples we have vaca and volver. Vaca and volver. Moving on, we have the double B or doble B. La doble B. And these sounds we have wa, we, wo, wu. Wa, we, wo, wu. This one we only use it to pronounce foreign words that we just acquire. For example, the words whiskey, whiskey, and Wesley, Wesley. Moving on, we have X, X. And this one, it depends where it is located. For example, if it is located at the beginning, if the word starts with the X, we pronounce it like sa, se, si, so, su. But let's say it's not the starting sound of the word, we have to act like a little. For example, in the word examine, examine. The sound is going to be the same sound as it starts, but as it is in the middle, we have to make this sound like examen. Other word is éxito. 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 Okay, moving on, we have the Y. And the sound is identical to the double L or double L. And this is ya, ye, ji, yo, you. Ya, ye, ji, yo, you. And, okay, we have some example words which are yate and yuca. Yate and yuca. And the last one, we have the zeta. In the zeta, we have sa, se, si, so, su. Sa, se, si, so, su. If you go to Spain, you may see that they pronounce it like sa, se, si, so, su. In Latin America, we don't do that. We just pronounce it like a simple S. And some example words are zapato and zona. Zapato and zona. Well, how can you use this to like split the words so it is like easy to see or to pronounce? Let's take the word solo and split it. It has 2 syllables, right? So-lo. So-lo. Let's take the word gato. 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 Let's take the word mesa. 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 Let's take the word nube. 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 Let's take the word rojo. 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 Let's take the word caminar. 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 We just have to like learn the sound of the syllable and then like repeat them like really quick. For example, in the word, this is difficult. Desafortunadamente. 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 This is a long word, but see. But my point is, and this is what I want you to see, that even though there are some weird words, you can pronounce it with any difficulty. And the last one is extraordinario. 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 I hope this lesson helped you guys, and if you have any questions, if you think that this lesson could have been better, just let me know in the comments. If you have like some questions, something to say, just let me know in the comments. Okay, thank you and see you in the next one.